Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. Uh, so here in this game, I am in the third position. Not a lot of wheat available. Goes for 693. Here I think I like 8510 quite a bit. Especially something like 8510. And the other 8510 seems quite strong. I wouldn't mind going for 695 either. 695 seems quite decent as well. Very high production spot and grabs the best ore available on this board. But if I go for 6910, I think I want my second placement to be on something like 9, 10, 11. Or if yeah, 695, maybe I go for something like 8510 as well. The other 85 team seems quite juicy with the access to the sheep board. So there are a few options here. I think green here might just consider, yeah, exactly. I was going to say green here might just consider 8510. So at this point, I think I want to go for something like the other 8510. This way I might have access to the sheep board. And for my second placement, I can either go for 695 or I can go for either or I can even go for something like 5411 and try and get a road building kind of a setup here. That said, leaving 695 open for the fourth position, 695 open for fourth position seems very, very incorrect, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I go for 695 here with the option of 9411 or 91011 as my second placement. I might have to give up on sheep, but then I can still have a decent game here. And I might actually point my road downwards. I know green will not start on a road building setup, so I think I'll just try and go towards the 3:1 board. Green can still plow me if they get lucky. Like if a 8 and a 5 rolls in the first two rolls, green will still get a road. But then I think that is just a risk that I have to go for. Wow, red here goes for 6-3-11. So doesn't this leave 8-5-10 open for me? Yeah, it does, and I think I'll just go for it. Yeah, so in hindsight, and now I think green just goes for 8-3-4. I'm not sure I'm too happy with red setup. The production seems a little too low, whereas for me, I have a very, very strong production setup here. Yeah, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. All numbers here seem quite nice. Now let's see. I think green might consider 834 with the access to the sheep port. I mean, green most likely beats me to the sheep port. So I can still go for the other 3 to 1 port. The sheep port is nice, but then it's not end all be all. Green is taking quite some time. Okay, it does start with a road in hand. But now orange just goes for 834 and I think is a decent setup, quite playable. I don't think so. Orange should be worried about anything else. Can even go for 834 point left and oh wow, this is exactly what seems like Orange is doing. Trying to get to 31011 just to increase their wheat production. Yeah, green might target me here. I mean, green doesn't produce any sheep, and all I have is sheep. It's not all I have, but then, yeah, most of my cards are sheep here. Let's see if I can get a brick here. Or a wheat. I think I'll accept a trade for wood anyway. Do I want to? Okay, goes for a sheep and wheat trade. So let's see if I get any trade. I don't think so, but it's worth a try. I might even offer a 2:1 here. I mean, it's better than me having to do a 4:1, but seems like that is my only choice. So red, I think might want to block the 10 wheat and target me. Yeah, it does do that. I mean, my setup just seems a little too strong. I mean, to some extent, I do agree with green here. Should have gone for the sheep port. I'll do it for a brick. I don't want wood here. Or a wheat as well. Let's see. I'll do it for a brick. I mean, now 1:1 seems fair to me. Yeah, so green just gets a road and might not do anything else this turn. And I still cannot do anything. Let's see what orange wants. Goes for a def card, which is fine. I mean, if it is a road builder or a year of plenty, it might be quite bad for me. I can off. Okay, doesn't even wait for me to end. I mean, counter offer there. So red is also going to target me, which I mean, block the 8 sheep, target me is unfortunate. Because orange immediately plays their knight, blocks the a6 or the 10 wheat again. Yeah. I mean, green accepts this trade. Not sure what green is thinking. Green offered the same trade on their turn. I don't mind this trade. Getting a brick, a resource that I don't produce. Only worried that orange might play the knight and block me. Okay, orange doesn't play the knight. So a 10 will actually give me the settlement on the sheep port here. Which seems very, very nice. So here I'm actually hoping for a 10 to roll. Let's see if I get a little lucky. I wouldn't mind doing a 2:3. Okay. There's a 4:1. Here I might actually play a defensive road because I don't want orange to have a road builder and plow me. Let's see if I get this trade or this trade. I mean, this trade, the second trade gives me a settlement. The first one gives me at least a defensive road. How about a trade like this? I know this is a little too expensive, but I don't think there is anything else that I can do. Do I want to take a risk and not play a defensive road here? I mean, I think I'll go for it. I'll take that risk. So now I do have my settlement in hand. And okay, so 7 is rolled. I will be targeted again. Maybe I do not have a settlement in hand. Especially if a brick is stolen, I think it will be very, very bad. So I think this trade is in my favor. At least, yeah, I'm getting it for a non-steal. So I do not lose out on my settlement here. And now 8s and 6s are very, very strong for me. And that said, green is having a very decent game as well, with couple of ports. Yeah, I don't think so. Even a single 9 has rolled this game, so I think that is why orange is a little desperate to get a break. So now on my turn, yeah, I will want a wheat or a ore. A wood doesn't help me. Maybe I go for a brick because that brick will help me get to the 3 to 1 port. So let's see if I get any trades here. If I get any one of these trades, I will basically have a city. Let's see if anybody is willing to accept. Orange is thinking about here it. Yeah, looks like orange is not going to accept or not respond to any trade. In that case, I think I'll just build my road towards the 3 to 1 port. And do I want to go for a dev card? I think so. I need to go for a dev card. I am being targeted quite a bit. And I get a knight, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, so far these 5s and 8s have been quite nice for me. Yeah, I don't have any break. Maybe I can do this trade for a wood, but actually I don't think so. I want to do that either. And now on my turn, when I play my knight, what do I want to block? I think blocking the 6 over is fine. And I need to target green here. Green has the longest road for sure. Let's see. I'm trying to get an extra wheat. If not, I can still. I think I still need to target green here. Green is just way too strong. And at this point, I can go for another dev card. Let's see if anybody accepts this trade. Yeah, it is orange, and orange hasn't been responding to trades or been active in chat. So I think I'll just go for another dev card. I get a year of plenty. I'm more than happy with it because it helps me get either a city or a settlement on the 3 to 1 port. Yeah, that is quite a nice trade here. I think orange is the only one who might accept it. This seems fine as well. Let's see if I can be a little more greedy. Okay, so I do get that strong trade. I get 2 sheeps and an ore for 2 wood. That is quite nice here. And now orange has to lose out on quite a few cards. Yeah, orange is having quite a disappointing game so far. Yeah, steals my sheep. So that is a little unfortunate because it makes a little more difficult for me to get my settlement or my sorry, to get my city. Okay, now I have my city again. Let's see if I get any of these trades. So because I'm not getting any trades, I think I'll just play my Year of Plenty to get a couple of wheats and then convert. I think increasing my sheep production might be nice. So I'll get a city on 8510. Uh, Seems very similar to one of my previous games where the sheep port helped me win the game. Yeah, I'm a little worried. If somebody has a monopoly, I think monopoly on sheep or ore might be quite a strong monopoly this game. So on this turn, I think I'll just go for a. I mean, if a 10 rolls, I might just go for a second city. But I think I will focus on just getting a settlement, and then I think my Orweed sheep should be quite nice. At this point, I still believe green is a big threat. Wow, a 10 does roll. So that is here. I mean, basically gives me a second city. Now, if a 8 rolls, I might just get a settlement and a city. Surely not doing a 1:1 here with green. It seems like, yeah, looks like orange is considering, but I mean, orange hasn't been responding to trade. So, okay, it does respond to trade there. Does a 3:1. Gets a sheep. So, is green just getting a dev card here? Yeah, does get a dev card. And let's see if I get any trade. I think I can just go for a second city here. I can go for a couple of dev cards as well. But getting a second city would not be a bad choice, I believe. Because once I get my second city, it will be a lot easier for me to go for more dev cards. So yeah. So now all I have to do is focus on getting dev cards and get a settlement on the 3:1 port. I already have my settlement ready. I mean, orange is still looking for break because nines haven't rolled. I think orange is struggling quite a bit. Yeah, no nines and fours in a long time this game. Let's see. Green will most likely play that. Okay, doesn't play play a knight here. Yeah, that was the first nine of the game. I think orange is more than happy, but at this point seems like orange is a little too far behind. Does have three dev cards though. So I think I'll get my settlement first and then go for a dev card as well. I get a knight, more than happy with it. This way I can focus on getting the largest army. Here, I think I will be targeted. Maybe block the 10 wheat and steal my wood. I don't want my ore to be stolen here. Yeah, wow, it does happen exactly as I wanted it to, but let's see. An 11 there, so I think orange should be able to get a settlement. Oh wow, orange is basically challenging red here. Just making sure that orange doesn't target me. It seems like orange stole a sheep there because it's offering a sheep. I mean, in any case, green is just stronger, right? Green could easily be on 8 points here. Okay, seems okay. Orange still doesn't get a settlement. And now I have another dev card in hand. So I'll play my knight, block the 6 ore, target green here. I do know that green has at least one ore in hand because a 9 did roll. Okay, plays a year of plenty. So green will be getting a city this turn. Yeah, green is in a very strong position, and I'm not sure how I can slow green down. Yeah, maybe I should have blocked the 8 there. But okay, I have secured my largest army, at least for now. Has to be green here, I think, but not sure. Yeah, I'm just being very clear here that or green is in a stronger position. Here, I would actually want to play my knight, target green, and then hope that at 10 rolls, just so that I can go for a couple of dev cards. The only problem is if I play my knight, I will be over 7 cards. And if a 7 rolls, I think that will be quite bad. So maybe I will roll the die first and then play my knight. Okay, so I have to play my knight here. I get a brick which doesn't help me, but here I'll convert my ore into a wheat just so that if there is a monopoly on ore cannot be played. So I don't have any VPs here. That would have been a VP would have been nice, but let's see. Okay, does target green. I am happy with that. Hopefully no sevens here. I mean these eights are quite nice as well. And to be honest, there's a chance I might even fight for the largest army. Yeah, here green has 10 cards. I don't think so anybody should be trading with green here. Wow, so green does get their second city. And I get a break. Hopefully no sevens. And I think that is just a win. So yeah, and I will get road. I'm very surprised that I get a road and not green. I can even go for a couple of dev cards here. But yeah, get the longest road and win the game here. I mean, my setup was just too strong. I had a lot. I mean, my production was huge. And then I think I got a little bit lucky as well. Not lucky with dev cards, like pulling 6 knights, but getting the longest road was quite nice. Getting the rolls that I needed at the right time. And I don't think so I was punished a lot when it comes to amount of resource income blocked. I mean, yeah, green was blocked just as much as I was. So I think that it's fairly even based on the points that we are all at. And yeah, I was robbed 5 times, but then I think green was robbed 5 times. Four, I think I robbed green 4 times, and then orange robbed him once. So that was that. Production, yeah, as I said, like completely more than everyone else. And yeah, these eights, fives, both of them were huge rolls for me. And the 5 wood block, actually, I agree with Green here. It did not slow me down in any way at all. I mean, for me, getting settlements was not an issue. I just wanted cities and dev cards, which was exactly what I did. Whenever the eights rolled, it was nice. And yeah, overall, a decent game here. 4 twos this game. That also says something about Green being a little lucky. But yeah, the die stats, I mean, 6, 5, 8. And also getting this setup, like red had a very bad setup, I would say, with 6 3 11 and 5 4 11. Especially after I had 6 5 9 as my first placement, opening, letting 8 5 10 open for me. I don't think if there was anything that anyone else could have done. Yeah, resources gained by trading. Yeah, just fairly even. Thus, I mean, everything over here makes sense. Resources lost by trading. Yeah, I did a lot of trades with the bank, mostly 2:1. Green had to do 3:1s. Anyway, now let's take a look at the leaderboard here. So with that win, now I'm at rank 824. So that's quite nice. Hopefully, I can keep rising. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.